Hello everyone, I've started a 4322 SoM draft, and as you might see, it's far faster doing this draft. I This pack has a couple of cards in it. There's a shatter, which is always fine. There's a tumble magnet. I'm mostly looking to those two cards, and I think that my pick will be. I haven't really liked red at all, unless you get the sick getting past good red cards late. But it's easy to splash, and so I'll take the shatter this time. Although for me it's quite close. All right, in this pack there is a prototype portal, for which you need something good to exile. I haven't seen it being really good at any time, but you never know. It has potential, but it's never been fulfilled. There's a Golem Artisan, which is fine in basically any deck, and there's a trio of infect creatures. We had no infect creatures in the last pack, and here we got three of them, of which one is way better than the other two. The Plague Stinger. I'm not going to jump onto infect just yet. Instead, I'm leaning towards this artisan, and it will be my pick. We'll see. I might change my mind later on. Here's a Cisbearer. That's enough for me to think that I'll be getting more infects, and it's also a body which I can play even if I'm not straight infects. It's really good. Other cards, there's an Instant Infection, there's a Mirror and the Glint of Idol, but I think that the Cisbearer is the best card. Yeah, I'm going to take the Cisbearer. And here we get no infect card instead. Alright, so I might get cut up of infect. In this pack there's a Skyal School, Instill Infection, and a Necrogen Scudder, as well as a Silvermere. I'm also looking at the Soliton because of the awesomeness of Arbalest combo. But right now, it's a pick between Scudder and Skyal School, those two being the best cards in my opinion, and maybe the Instill Infection. But I think I'm going to take the Skyal School because I've seen a couple of blue-red decks that I've really liked. So it was a matter of me wanting to try something new. Here I got a Wolfshark replica, which I'm happy to take. There's also a Trigonal Rage, but the replica should do its job. And in this pack there's another Skyal School. I'm going to pick that up. Accordi Shield and Saberclaw Golem, both fine cards. I'm not really looking to be Metalcraft unless I get sent some cards that really makes it worthwhile. I'm picking this second replica quite easily. Riddlesmith is I'm not too fond of it. If you run load sort, if you're a metalcraft, it can be awesome to just sift away all your lands when you don't need them. But um, I want to have, well, I'm second guessing myself here. Bullshit replica is always fine, but I'm going to try the riddle smith. I talked myself in my mind. I talked myself into picking that instead. This pick will be Drake, because Drake of Flight Spellbomb. I know I'm taking the Spellbomb because it's a cantrip. There's also a Halt Order, which I might want a couple of those later on, but this time it's a Flight Spellbomb just to fill up on cards that I can play regardless. And since I will be blue, it most definitely looks like in blue. It will be playable. Here there's a Silcore, which is not so impressive. There's the Daredevil, another aggressive body. This one works against the Stinger, but I'm more interested in the Daredevil right now. Golgotha Rebirth or Berserkers. I'm going to take the Berserkers. This isn't yet one of those sacrifice decks. Nothing to be excited about here. I'm just going to take the red card for signaling purposes. Another Daredevil. I'm taking this Miasma. I've had it being annoying against me, so I'm just cutting it. And as you could see, we got one infect creature. If we jumped on infect, we would have had two infect creatures, but still nothing apart from them. So in this pack, this is the infect pack. We've got Icketomir, Strider Harness, Plague Stinger, Sedgilad Fallen, but there's also a Perilous Mirror, and I think that's quite easily the pick. We will most likely wheel a Surtark or a Drake, of which I'd like the Drake more than the Surtark. There's also maybe the Spellbomb, but the Perilous Mirror is a definite pick here. And here there's a Tumble Magnet, which I'm going to take. I will be looking for a couple of mirrors, but Tumble Magnet is better so far. Here we've got Soliton, Gold Mirror. I'm going to pick, let's see, cost source here. We're getting a bit heavy top end wise. I'm still looking to the Soliton in case I get the heavy Arbalest, and I think that I will be able to get another mirror or two if I'm lucky. We get a Palladium mirror. I'm happy with that. There's a True Conviction. This is too late for us to jump into white, I think. Even though neither of our powers is extremely, it is really definite. I still think that taking the Palladium mirror and just getting closer to playing our top end as it is better than jumping onto white with an Arrest or a True Conviction. I would like some replicas. The New York replica, a Copperline Gorge. I'm just going to check the worth of the value of this one. So it's buying for very little, 0.4. I didn't take that. So it's Surtalk Pinions or the Accorder Shield, and I'm going to take this Accorder Shield. Turn to Slag, that's a gift for our sakes. I was going to say I'm going to take this Monster Quicksilver because we are very light on removal, but then turn to Slag. Hey, it's an upgrade. This pack offers us very little. I'm going to pick this Memnite. It might be just a 1/1 for 0, but if I can activate some triggers with it, Metalcraft, then I'd be happy to do so. Otherwise, this Edge Ride it's a fine card, and it's still here. The Carapace Forge is still here as well. But for our sakes, these are a bit easier picks. Here's a Plated Sea Strider to gum up the board for us when in waiting for these Scale Schools and the Artisan. There's also an Origin Spellbomb, which could be fine, but not for this deck, not now. Strider Harness, Looming Grid, and Surtalk came back. I'm not going to pick the Strider Harness, I'm just going to pick up this Looming Grid Drake, because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We've got 9 artifacts, and the count will increase. So we end up getting close to Metalcraft either way. And here I'm going to pick I'm just going to pick the Feral Ball. Randomly wins matches for you. But here I'm going to pick the Disperse. I'm not going to pick another Feral Ball. I won't run 2 of them. I won't run either of these cards. So the Disperse will be the most likely to end up in the deck. And here I'm going to take this Golden Urn. Not playing the Elemental. Savage Scout will... I don't want to face another deck which sacrifice everything to Dome you. I've seen it being quite annoying, like getting back